peaceful day. I just wanted to get home and sleep. But first thing I'd have is a nice hot relaxing bath, get some supper and go to bed after a long shift at work. It was coming on midnight. I'd run a bath and got inside. It was so relaxing. I must have dozed off for at least a minute, and when I came around, the bath was still warm until I felt something drip. I felt it again. Ice cold water. I opened my eyes and it was quick, but whoever the fuck it was, I felt their cold hand grab my head and push me under the water. That ice cold hand. I then got back. I then got back my scrubber and managed. I broke the brush off my scrubber and managed to break the handle. And I know I stabbed it, whatever the hell it was. I then abruptly woke up in the bath. The water wasn't hot as it wasn't as hot by now. I then thought to myself, was it just a dream? If it was, I'll never forget that cold hand that touched me and had pale skin and black claws, and that I fell on the hand, but that face, that pale frog-like face, that cracked up mouth. I then got out of the bath and dried off. I then put a robe on, and then I thought I saw something of a man in the hallway outside my bathroom. I live alone ever since my ex moved out about a month ago. I'm thinking it must be the dog playing tricks on my mind. There is no bath man. I then brushed my teeth and put on my nightwear as I left the bathroom and stepped in something wet, cold. It was this perfect. It was like soaking wet footprints. I think someone was in my house. I went in the bathroom and I went in the bedroom and grabbed my baseball bat under the bed. I looked all around my house. I found nothing. The wet footprints started outside my bathroom and I followed them. They led to the window on my landing. It was a rainy night and I looked out the window and that's when that's when I saw him. I have no idea what the fuck he was, but I'm just gonna call it the bath man. He stood under a lamppost with that pale white skin and black claws and pale white hands and that frog-like face with green eyes and a yellow raincoat with a matching hat and those black boots and that cracked up face around his lips. Black Wellingtons, and I looked at him and I know he looked at me. As then at me. Then as the lightning flashed, he or it was gone. I haven't seen him since, but I will never forget that night I saw him. Goodbye.